There is always a criticism against sociology, whether it could be considered as a science or not. Certain explanations could be given on this. Early thinkers like Plato and Aristotle were great thinkers. They traveled widely throughout the world to different places, and with the help of their mental ability and observation, they were able to generalize many things regarding society and human behavior. They contributed a lot to understand social life. But one thing we have to accept is that they cannot produce any numerical data, and their generalizations were not derived upon any scientific approach. But still, they contributed a lot in our understanding. Sociology, similarly, has a very strong background as far as theory is concerned, and we could make a lot of theoretical correlations which are also scientific. Talking about natural sciences and making a big comparison with social sciences is not possible, because in natural sciences experiments could be conducted in laboratory and the subjects could be taken into the lab and many interventions could be made. But in the case of society, which consists of human beings, such laboratory tests are not possible. At this point, let us see the difference between natural sciences and social sciences and understand why experiments are not possible in social sciences as in the case of natural sciences. Experiments could be conducted to test and prove ideas is possible. The experiments are conducted in material objects that do not get affected by the presence of the scientist. Accuracy and predictions are possible in natural sciences. Natural sciences find out the causal relationship between factors. Sociology. Conducting experiments on human beings by creating artificial setting is not possible. In the case of sociology, human behavior is influenced by many social factors that surround them. Human behavior is unpredictable. Even under similar situations, a man might present a different reaction depending on his mood. Social sciences are interpretive. Therefore, we understand that experimentation, accuracy, and predictions are limited in sociology. But still, sociology could be considered as a science because of the following reasons. Sociology has developed systematic research methods to collect information in an organized and planned method. Sociologists also present evidences to prove a fact. Explanations and conclusions are drawn from evidences. Sociological findings could also be checked, verified, and are subject to criticism. In the case of sociology, the whole world is the laboratory and the subjects are human beings. That is the difference between natural science and social science. But in the case of natural science, the subjects are non living things, but in sociology, the subjects are living things controlled by their feelings and moods, and therefore their behaviors cannot be predicted. But one thing that is great about sociology is that sociology has a very rich theoretical background that provides us correlation between various factors that are presented in the social life. For example, the theory of suicide and also Max Weber's The Spirit of Capitalism and the Protestant Ethics. These theories have presented a lot of materials regarding human behavior and social events. and therefore we feel that sociology could also be considered as a good science. The frequent criticism that sociology cannot generalize is not accepted by Ginsburg. Ginsburg gives six types of generalization in social sciences, like empirical correlation. Robert Bierstedt, in his book Social Order, has given five types of characteristic features for sociology. They are: sociology is a social science and not a natural science. Sociology is a positive and not a normal science. Sociology is a pure or theoretical science and not an applied science. Sociology is a generalizing science and not a particularizing one. Sociology is both rational and an empirical science.